Okay, here's question 23. Find P and Q, the points of intersection of the line y equals 3x take 5 and the circle C1 with the equation x squared plus y squared plus 2x take 4y take 15 equals 0. And then they've got B and C that I'll talk about later on. Okay, so here's my answer to 23A. The first thing is like simultaneous equations at higher level. So there's y equals 3x take 5, and there's the equation of the circle that I mentioned a second or two ago. You have to substitute 3x take 5 into the two parts of the circle that I've got y, and that will give us an equation with just x's. So here we have it here. X squared plus y 3x take 5 squared plus 2x take 4y 3x take 5 take 15 gives you 0. Okay. Now 3x take 5 squared. 3x take 5 times 3x take 5. You might want to kind of do that somewhere else. However, that's 9x squared take 30x plus 25. Okay, that goes in there. Plus 2x take 4 times 3x minus 12x. Take is a plus, 4 5s give 20, and there's a take 15 gives you 0 there. So just a little bit of tidying up between that and the next line. Mainly I've just getting into that bracket, to be honest. Okay, plus 2 take 12, a little bit of tidying up, take 10 there, and I've added 20, take 15, add 5. So just a little bit of tidying up there. X squared add 9x squared gives 10x squared. Take 30, take 10, take 40x, and then add 30. You know you're solving an equation by now, so we're going to take 10 out as a common factor. That will make that a little bit easier to factorise. So you've got 10 times, factorise that, x take 3, x take 1. Okay, and so x is 3 or x is 1. And don't forget, y is 3x take 5, so if x is 3, 3 3s are 9, take 5 is 4, and when x is 1, y is 3 1s, take 5 minus 2. Doesn't actually say which one's P, which one's Q, so I've just taken a kind of random guess there. Doesn't really matter. P is 3 4, Q is 1 and minus 2. Okay. Moving on to part B. Now if I just tell you, there's the question 23B. T is the centre of the circle C1. Show that P to T and Q to T are perpendicular. In other words, show that they are at right angles to each other. So, back to my question. Here we go there. Now, I've just, first of all, got T minus 1, 2. Why is T the centre of the circle minus 1, 2? Well, there's the equation of the circle, and the quick way to get the centre of it. The x-coordinate of the centre is you change the sign and half it. So positive 2, negative 2, half it, negative 1. That's the x-coordinate of the centre. And it's a similar story for y. Change the sign and half it, and that's going to give you 2. So T is the point minus 1, 2. And then we have the P, which is 3 4, and Q 1 minus 2. So let's get the gradient from P to T. 4 take 2 over 3 take minus 1 gives you 4. 4 take 2 is 2. 3 add 1 gives you 4. That gives you a half. So the gradient from P to T is a half. The gradient of Q to T, you can now see negative 2 take 4 over 1 take negative 2 take 2, get the right one, over 1 take minus 1. Negative 2 take 2 is negative 4. 1 add 1 is 2. That gives you negative 2 there. Now, a half times negative 2 gives you negative 1. So if two lines are perpendicular to each other, the gradient of one times the gradient of the other gives minus 1. So PT and QT are perpendicular. The last part, question C, says, here we go. A second circle, which they're calling C2, passes through P, Q and T. Find the equation of the second circle C2. Okay, now here we go, here's 23C, and here we have my solution. Crucial to this is the fact that PT and QT are at right angles to each other. Now, if you have a situation where you have this arising, then you can treat this as the diameter of the circle. P to Q is a diameter. The centre is halfway between P and Q, and if you have that, because that's 90 degrees, you can draw a circle right round there. And so a circle that goes through P, T and Q has got centre PQ, and radius, we'll work on that later on. So the midpoint of PQ, how do you get the midpoint of PQ? You do 3 add 1 and half it, that's the x coordinate. 4 add minus 2 and half it, that's your y coordinate. So let's just get this done. 3 add 1 is 4, half it, you get 2. 4 add minus 2 is 2, half it, you get 1. Okay, so C is the point 2, 1, that's the centre of the circle. Now we need to get the radius. To get the equation of a circle, we need the centre of it and the radius. What I've done is I've just got the vector from C to P. From 2 to 3 is a jump of 1. From 1 to 4 is a jump of 3. And we just get the length of this vector by squaring and adding the two terms. So the length of CP, which is the radius of our circle, ends up being root 10. So just to summarise, with a circle, centre 2, 1 and radius root 10, x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared, and that's straight from your formula sheet. X minus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared is root 10 squared is 10. Okay.